Hi guys, this is Tiana with Twin Sisters. I'm so happy to be here and bring you this reading. This is an update for twin flames, soulmates, sacred partners, sacred sidekicks, whatever label you choose to put on it. I, Ananda, and Crystal have a beautiful reading laid out for you today. It's all with the pick a card theme. I'm kicking things off with how your person is feeling about you right now at this time. And because I'm going to be doing a full reading with several different decks and lots of cards, I decided to just keep it at the stones. So these are the 3 stones that I've chosen for the reading. Number 1, I have the Shiva Lingam stone. This stone represents the Hindu god Lord Shiva. It's connected to the crown chakra. It connects you to your higher self, and it's really good at helping you to release the Kundalini energy. Number 2 is the garnet stone. This is connected to the root chakra. It's a very good grounding stone. Represents physical love and relationships, as well as psychic protection. And then there's number 3, which is the gold stone. This is a very healing stone. It's all about helping you to revitalize and boost your energy field, boosting your confidence and your courage, attaining your goals. It's connected to the solar plexus chakra, no surprise there. And it's really good at helping you to eliminate toxic thought patterns. So again, the Shiva Lingam, number 1, the garnet stone, number 2, the gold stone, number 3. And while you meditate and choose which stone you feel most connected to, I just wanted to say thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes. Thank you for supporting Twin Sisters, and be sure to check out the other 2 videos from Ananda and Crystal. The timestamps will be put down below in the description box, as well as links to their videos, as well as descriptions of the decks used in this reading. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you chose number 1, the Shiva Lingam stone, I've set your reading out for you. And it's really a beautiful reading. It's on point to me. I mean, all of the messages really resonate. In terms of how they are viewing you, what came out is personal boundaries. The 6th chakra Archangel Metatron card, which is number 40. The personal boundaries card is number 16. And the number 53 card, which is the Magician and the Mirror. And what I'm hearing is the way that they're viewing you is as someone who has awakened to exactly who they are, what they want, and you've drawn some lines in the sand. You're kind of coming out of this energy of needing to control, needing to know, and really just standing in your own power and truth. You're clearer than ever before about what it is that's right for you, and they're sensing that, they're seeing that, and you're not afraid to communicate your truth, and you're also not afraid to let go and say no in this relationship to things that are not serving you. You're clear about what it is you want to manifest, how you want to be in relationship, and it's taken some time for you to get to this point, but you've moved from a place of people pleasing, and really just understanding and knowing that you deserve love. that you deserve love, and you don't have to be in control or push or force or try to manipulate to get it. Based on some other cards that came out in the reading, which we'll get to in a moment, there's definitely a sense of control that was present here, and that seems to be breaking away. In terms of how they are feeling about you, we have the sacral chakra card that came out. That's the number 8 card, along with the action card, number 17, and the door to spirit. So the sacral chakra card, I mean, I just love the fact that it came up with how they're feeling about you, because this card is all about emotional connection, developing a deeper bond with a person. It's all about relationships going to the next level. There's genuine connection here. There's genuine connection here. And with this door to spirit card, that's saying to me that they've been awakened to what this relationship really is, and it's really helped them become aware of the depth of their feelings for you. And with the action card, they're feeling like the time has come for them to take more action in the connection, for them to start to show you exactly how they feel about you. Not just telling you or not telling you, actually wanting to come forward, come toward you. They're starting to have that pull. And you know, with the contrast of the black and white horse, I still feel like there's some hesitancy on their part to do it. But if nothing else, they know in their heart, that they need to make an effort to communicate something to you. So what are they seeing as blocks in the connection? We have healthy communication in relationships, which is the Aqua Aura card. The Tiger's Eye card, which is all about self-confidence through God confidence, and control issues, Yellow Jasper. That all came up. So I'm hearing that there's been a break in communication. You guys are probably in separation or just not seeing eye to eye on things, and that has been a major block for them. They understand the role that they've played in that. And they understand that there's been this power struggle between you that has really put a damper on the relationship and caused you to have to go your separate ways and really work on yourselves before you could, you know, be in communication again, or, you know, be in contact again. They've also had some issues with how they feel about themselves, whether or not they're worthy for you, worthy enough for you, or maybe you know, were feeling that way about yourself with them. But there's definitely been a lack consciousness present in the relationship that needs to be resolved. And that has to do with each person getting in touch with the divine source energy that lives in them, and getting the nourishment of love first from that place, instead of depending upon the connection to provide that. So what actions do they want to take? What came out for that is the World card, Major Arcana card. And what I'm hearing with this is, you know, they're ready to expand. They've been going through this awakening process. They're learning some things about themselves. You are too. And I'm feeling like there's a completion of a cycle approaching here. This card is connected to Archangel Michael, so that's all about healing, manifestation. And then the Five of Earth card came out with it. So again, I feel like this lack consciousness that had been present in the connection, you know, insecurity, doubt, worries, not feeling like you're enough, not allowing support, not speaking up, not standing in your truth, not being sure how the other person feels about you. Money could be an issue between you two. I feel like those things, while they may not be wrapped up, are definitely coming to near completion, to where both of you are at a point now where you've dealt with these issues enough, you've healed these issues enough to be able to step outside of yourself and see yourselves clearly and see each other clearly enough that at least those issues won't be the driving factors of the connection any longer. And there's still other things that need to be worked on, but I feel like these were the main underlying barriers standing between you two. And so now the actions they want to take toward you is to really show you how much they've grown beyond that. So the outcome that they are hoping for with you comes from the True Love reading cards. It's the silver waterfall card, which I think is beautiful. It has a nice rainbow on there, birds flying around. It's just a really lush, abundant environment. And this is all about being in balance, being healthy, being happy, being in a high frequency, high vibration connection. Being able to be balanced in their masculine and their feminine, so that the give and take in the relationship is on an even keel. This card kind of reminds me of like 10 of Cups energy, where, you know, everything is good, everything is abundant, everything is flowing, everything is in harmony, in unison. This card is also about being able to transmute those negative energies as they come up. So I feel like they want to be in a place where even though you may not be totally healed all the way from all of your, you know, issues, and I mean, the reality of it is, you know, maybe you never will be. There's always more to work on. They want to be able to be in a place with you where they can be in communication with you, be in union with you, and as issues come up, you can transmute them and work on them together. They want to be a support for you, and they're really feeling that toward you. The last card is the overarching energy in the connection right now, and it's the shelter card. To me, this is saying, you know, they really want to protect you. They want to be at home with you. The message of this card says, "You are forever in my light. Feel me in your heart and know we are united. There are no boundaries. I am where you are. You are with me. The whispers of love surround you. You are safe. You are home." So this card is saying, you know, they recognize that you've set certain boundaries in the relationship, in the connection now. Even if they're just energetic, they can still feel that. But they know they still have home with you. They know that There's things to be worked on, but they haven't given up on this connection. And they want you to know that while they are working on themselves, they still have major, major, major love for you. And that's what they're feeling for you. They're just, you know, taking this time to work on themselves to be better and in a healthier place, so that when they do come toward you, it's balanced. It's more balanced. Okay, so that's what I have for you. For those of you who chose number 1, I hope that reading resonated with you. Again, thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. And if you chose number 2 or number 3, stay tuned. It's coming right up. Okay, so for number 2, the garnet stone, if that's what you chose, I have a beautiful spread for you. In terms of this connection, how they are viewing you, what came out is the intuition card, which is number 41, the sun card, which is, I mean, speaks for itself, absolutely amazing, number 1 card, and then the number 19 card, rest and rejuvenation. And so what I'm getting is they are viewing you as someone who's done so much work on themselves, and you are now living in this place of new perspective around yourself, around how you relate to others, how you connect to others. And you may have spent a lot of time, you know, having to contemplate how to do that. And having to shift your life in new ways in order to kind of stand in this light of who you really are, and who you now are as a work of all of the things you've healed and changed within yourself. They see you as someone who's really following their intuition, and someone who can see them really clearly now. You just have this new level of awareness, and I'm getting that it's something, for some reason, is attractive to them. They are drawn to it, and intuitively they know that you've been guided to, you know, not walk away from them, but, you know, move forward with or without them. And that it's taking you some time, you know, to get to that point. And it wasn't easy, but you did it. You focused on yourself, and now they see you as kind of shining your light out into the world from this, you know, this abundant place. And you may not even you may not even all the way feel like that, but because you're following your guidance now, you're listening to your guides, you're trusting your inner knowing, you're not in a place of uncertainty and fear. You're exuding this power, you know, like this person in this card isn't worried about anything, like, and this is how they see you. They see you as the light, and they're drawn to that. How they are feeling about you in their heart space, emotionally, with the mind card coming out, I'm getting that they feel a psychic connection to you. They feel like even when they're not talking to you, they hear you. And you guys may be exchanging telepathic communication right now. Clarifying that is the man holding a coin card, which is number 43, and the first chakra Archangel Michael card, which is number 35. And what I'm hearing there is their third eye has opened up to this connection in a way where they are totally 100% grounded in the knowing that they want to be the divine masculine for you. They want to, you know, create a stable foundation with you. They feel that for you. This man holding a coin card in the energy oracle deck, to me, symbolizes the divine masculine card. On the flip side of that, there has been, you know, this dynamic in many twin flame relationships where the divine masculine, divine feminine energy has kind of been, you know, back and forth, no matter what sex the partners are. One partner could embody one energy at one point of the relationship, another partner could embody another energy, the other energy, you know, and it's like this flip-flop. So I'm feeling they really want to be grounded in this divine masculine energy with you, meaning they want to provide for you, they want to protect you, they want to, you know, be that rock for you, regardless of what their gender is. But they feel really like they can have something really stable with you, and maybe that certainty wasn't present at first, but their intuition has opened up to this. They're more open to the energies present in the connection. They're no longer resisting as much as they were before, and so they're feeling more. They've learned whatever they've gone through to get to this point. They've been able to open up to you more, even if it's just energetically. And so I sense movement here in a good way. And I mean, I'm actually really pleased because the number one reading that I did before this was really positive too, and picking up on a lot of spiritual growth and development that has been done on behalf of the divine masculine and divine feminine collective, and just leaps and bounds we've grown in our intuition and in our and just trusting our knowing. And so that's what I'm picking up here. In terms of what they are still viewing as blocks in the relationship, we have Easy Does It, which is connected to the sapphire crystal, the Peridot life lessons card, and the opal Let Yourself Sparkle and Shine card. I also see a lot of blues here. I also see a lot of, you know, indigo, purples, yellows. So I'm sensing that communication has been a problem in the connection. Really trusting your guidance and your knowing has been an issue, and confidence, your confidence in the ability to really intimately, authentically, and vulnerably connect with one another, that may have been off. And so you've learned a lot with this life lessons card, and finally this person is feeling like maybe they haven't yet learned enough. So they really need to relax into things and have some compassion with themselves some patience with how things are unfolding, and really taking the lessons as they come. I feel like they're definitely getting clearer, but there's still some things that are, clouded for them. And with that let yourself sparkle and shine card, the message here is that they are being guided to be bold and to show their bigger than life side to the world. And what that's saying to me is, even though they've gained all of this knowledge and wisdom, and they're trusting themselves more, they have this inner knowing, they're still somewhat hesitant, somewhat fearful to really step out and show you and show the world, who they truly are. And they may also be blinded by your light, because with this sun card here, this is saying to me that they see you as bigger than life almost. It's like such a magnificent being of light, and you shine so bright. It's like, man, can I really stand up and shine just as brightly next to this person? Can I hold them up in their light? And that comes back to this, to this root chakra card, really being grounded in who you are, being confident in who you are, and trusting the foundation that you've built for yourself and with one another. I feel like they're still working on that, but it's still a work in progress for them. And that becomes evident when we look at the actions they want to take. I mean, I love the fact that the Lovers card came out. Strong Gemini energy, number 6 card. This is all about intimacy, love, and it's also about, making choices. Making choices that serve you in relationship. And so they're still getting to the place of being able to come forth in full union with this 5 of Air, 5 of Swords card. There's still some things that need to be learned here, but we also have the 6 of Water, 6 of Cups. I mean, to me, when I see this card, this definitely symbolizes someone wanting to return, someone who is, thinking about how good things used to be and how great they still can be, and wanting to move beyond this kind of stale, stagnant, lower vibrational energy of fear and competition and not being sure of themselves, not being sure if they're making the right choice. And so with the outcome that they are wanting to, they're wanting to get to this place of self-respect. They're really wanting to handle this connection with more integrity, more care, more compassion, and more, mutual respect for one another. There may have been things done, things said that tore down trust and respect in the connection. And they're wanting to, kind of move toward that again, and repair that in the relationship. Because for them, they're feeling like, they know the love is there. They know the love is there. But, and they know the, how good things really are. But can you both come together and shine? Can you both come together and shine together? Can you both, can there be a balance in the relationship where, you know, each light is able to shine brightly next to one another without one having to be diminished, or one person feeling like they have to play small or not be exactly who they are in the connection. And so that's still a concern for them. That's still something that weighs heavy on their heart, and they're wanting to work that out in a way where you guys can, you know, just really love and look up to each other. You know, you see this person is like walking up the hill to the castle and getting ready to step into the light. Like they really want to step into the light, but, you know, will stepping into the light cast a shadow on their own light. I hear like that. That's what I'm hearing. Like they're concerned about that. And that goes back to that feeling of there being, you know, this competition, you know. Maybe they're not feeling like they're totally able to provide in some way or be enough in some way. Which leads me to the overall energy of the card, which I think just goes perfect. It's contribution. You know, they want to be in contribution. They want to feel like they are doing their part. And up until this point, they may not have felt like that, but they're working on it. They're working on it. And they desire a balanced, you know, give and take between you two. A balanced, because they also don't like feeling like they're not doing their part. And that could be what contributed to, you know, a separation if you're in separation right now, or just tension in the relationship. And so this is from my new deck, the Peace Oracle deck. So I'll read the message from the card. It says, "Let us celebrate life in this one eternal moment as two souls full of infinite love. You are now bestowed with infinite grace and blessings. Go forth and lavish the world with their joys and their wonder. Give what you can, when you can, and you shall never be without." Okay, so I hope that resonated with you. If you chose number 2, feel free to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Don't forget, we have 2 other videos for you. Ananda and Crystal, we're going to be looking at what your divine partner wants to say to you, what messages they want to send to you, the future of your connection. So we have some good stuff in store. This is just the beginning. So if you chose number 3, stay tuned. That's coming up next. All right, guys, so number 3, if you chose the gold stone, here is your reading. And again, with numbers 1, 2, and this reading, like, I am just so pleased with the cards and the messages that are coming out, because what I'm seeing here is growth, movement in the direction of our higher selves, our higher selves coming through and leading this journey. A lot of movement out of ego and fear and lack, and that's a great thing. As someone who really believes in this journey and is on this journey, and you know, doing a lot of work on myself within this journey, it's just nice when I read for the collective and see these kinds of messages coming out. So without further ado, how your person is viewing you in the 3D. We have number 47 card, guidance, clarified by the number 12 card, the temple path, and the number 36 card, the second chakra, archangel Ariel. So they're viewing you with a lot of love, like they are seeing you through the eyes of love right now. They may be getting a lot of synchronicities and divinely guided messages, seeing your name, hearing songs that remind them of you, seeing quotes, pictures, you know, things in nature, coincidences that just can't be coincidence, and that's catching their attention. They're seeing you as someone who is on their path now, really heeding the call and following their own divine guidance and trusting and walking their path of spiritual evolution, and being in balance with yourself and really loving yourself and forming deeper emotional bond with yourself, so you're more dependent upon yourself versus this connection. Maybe before, you know, you may have been emotionally dependent or codependent in this connection in a way, or maybe they were, but they're seeing that energy moving out of the relationship, and really being balanced in your sacral chakra, like in that intimate connection with oneself, and being more self-expressive. Whether you're in communication or not, they can sense this like this growing power within you. And how does that have them feeling about you? Well, love card number 24 came out. They are feeling a lot of love for you. They've always felt it, but it's gotten stronger. It's grown because they are receiving all of this confirmation and divine guidance and insight about you. If you guys have been in separation, you know, they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. They've had time to rest, reflect, and think outside of the connection, and that's helped them see you more for who you really are. So they're feeling very loving toward you. This is clarified by the number 39, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel card. They have this is the throat chakra. They have a deep desire to communicate with you, to communicate a truth with you, feelings that they may have never expressed to you, things that they may have never told you. And the other clarifier, we have the number 13 card, financial constraints, but in reversed. When this card is in reverse, we're talking all about abundance, you know, windfalls of abundance coming in. So something has broken loose for them. I'm picking up that this is someone who was all about their coins, all about their pentacles, and that put up some sort of block in their relationship because they weren't able to focus on love. But now that things are starting to work out for them more in that area, they're starting to have a greater flow. They're feeling more freedom in expressing themselves and showing themselves to you. They may not yet be doing that, but the feeling for that is present. So with that being said, then what are they still feeling? Are the blocks in this relationship? The first card that came out, and this actually came out in I think the number 1 reading. It definitely came out in one of the readings before this one. Healthy communication in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, clear, assertive communication to help you understand and be understood, that is still a fear for them. They are still not sure how to actually make that happen. So much time may have gone by, or so many things may have happened in the relationship that make it uncomfortable for this to take place. And each of these cards with the blocks have a stone connected to them, and so this one is aqua aura. They're really working on this. It's something that they are thinking about a lot and trying to figure out, because the next blockage card is the gold card, divine intervention. They are definitely receiving messages to take action, move forward towards you, speak up, speak their truth, and to trust and know that what it is they want can come to fruition. But they're not fully listening to it yet. They're not, you know, this gold card represents Christ consciousness. They're not fully aligned in that place yet. And the reason why I love this, the next card that came out is making time for self-care. You know, this to me is the energy of someone who's just too busy. You know, things are working out, things are starting to go well, but they still haven't slowed down. In fact, that may have caused them to speed up because things have, you know, started going well. And I mean, look, it's the kyanite stone here, which is also good for helping, you know, express truth and protecting your energy. You know, they still don't feel 100% comfortable being vulnerable and authentic. It's like they're still waiting, you know, they're still kind of in this energy of waiting for the other shoe to drop. So, you know, that may take some time, some more time for that to clear out. But the good news here is at least, you know, speaking up, opening up the lines of communication, slowing down a little bit, you know, putting some more emphasis on their emotional life, not just their financial life, and some more emphasis on this connection that it's on their hearts and it's on their minds. So what actions do they want to take? We have the Sun card and the Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles card, which to me says they really want to fix this one-sidedness that may have been felt in the relationship. You know, the Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles symbolizes someone who works really, really, really hard. They work so hard that, you know, they may spend a lot of time traveling, a lot of time at work, just a lot of time out of Dodge, out of sight, out of mind. But it also symbolizes a person who, you know, is thinking long and hard about not just their work, but the people who they're working so hard for. And so with the Sun card here, that's saying that they really want to take some time to bask in the fruits of their labor, and they want that, they want you to be part of that. And they're working on trying to figure out how and when, you know, that can happen. For the Outcome card, we have manifestation, and that goes with what I just said. They're trying to figure out like how they can manifest this with you, you know, how they can manifest these heart-to-heart conversations that need to take place, how they can manifest this rest and relaxation space so it can take place. You see on this card, like, this person is totally in the flow. This is someone who is taking care of themselves. Their mind is clear. They have the room and the space to really think about things from not just a, you know, logical place, but deep emotional place. Like, take a deep dive into their feelings. Like, all of their chakras are aligned and in balance. Like, this is a person who is pouring from a full cup, and that's what they they would like to manifest in this relationship with you. Can that happen? Well, the overall energy of the card is the Earth Angel card. You are like an angel to them. You have been an angel to them. You've been a total blessing in their life, and they want to return the favor. They're figuring out that, you know, material abundance, as great as it is, it's not the end all be all. It's not the only thing that is important in a relationship. So the message of this card here is all about peace. Like, they want to manifest true peace, true love, true abundance with you, with all of that great material stuff thrown in there, but with it, you know, being manifested from this deep place of love and emotional balance and union, divine union within. So it says, this beautiful angel is here to assure you that peace is possible. So you're being asked not to give up on the connection, the way that they feel, what I'm getting, even though they may not be paying what appears like much attention to you outwardly. They're definitely paying a lot of attention to it on the inside. This is a goal for them. Like, they want to manifest, you know, this happy outcome with you. And the Sun card is connected to Archangel Uriel. It says, peace is the only reasonable outcome for an evolved humanity, and this angel knows peace, not as the absence of conflict, but as perpetual respect and harmony between all living beings. Peace is in your grasp. Hold it close to your heart. So Spirit just said to me, hold on. Hold on. You know, don't throw in the towel yet. I'm definitely not one for false hope with anyone or anything. But, you know, if I'm feeling this, you know, I wholeheartedly believe that you're feeling this too. And, you know, while both of you may have work to do, there is great possibility for this connection to come into full divine union, with both partners being willing to do the work to make that happen. And from what I can see here, this person is definitely working to make that happen. So that's your reading. I hope that resonated with you. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a blessing for us to do this for you. And this is just the beginning. We still have Ananda and Crystal's reading. So go ahead right now to Ananda's reading. She's going to tell you what messages your divine counterpart has for you. And then from there, she'll lead you to Crystal's readings. Check out all three. This is something very special that we put together for you, to help you along your path, to help you along your journey, and keep you motivated, keep you encouraged, and keep you grounded in the faith and the strength that it takes to walk this path. All right, love and light to you guys. Peace.